MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the All-Stars and the All-Stars. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Chris Paddock will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny? Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
First pitch, 1-5.
0-1, here it comes. Shorts and t-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jose.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And taking into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
On to first, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Marcus Walden is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he was a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The third baseman, number 29.
Striding in, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
1 strike.
To 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Aaron Judge would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down, and with that, the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
You're playing 11, 1-1.
In for strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2.
Playing 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weekly hit to third. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0.
Moving to a high double. The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
Popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
That is good. The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Now pitch on the way.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
No.
Walden has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Just a tick behind for a strike. There's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
A 1-0 delivery.
Ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And it's fouled away. Strike two called, and it's even at 2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-2. Runners on first with one down. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball. Lane 11.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning in 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Swing and a looper to left. Martinez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So here's Michael Chavis now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
In now, Christian Vasquez, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Voigt is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Bernardo Nieves, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No ball. One strike. Ball. Playing 11.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gary Sanchez.
And now pitch on the way.
3-1. 0-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Nieves is right there, 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First offering on its way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Good slider there, but laid off
The
and called the ball
2023
low.
World Baseball Classic 2-round Game 2. Games and highlights will be coming up
And he
next on
lays off
Goats
upstairs,
International
but it's ruled a
Sports Showdown
strike, and he can't believe it.
2023.
1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Hit the
The
other way out toward
2023
right
World
field.
Baseball
Waiting on
Classic
it is
2-round
Benintendi,
matchup is now
and the
live
inning is
streaming on
over.
Goats International Sports Showdown 2023.
All set for the start of the 4th, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the
Game
4th
2
inning.
Dominican
Dan, does this
Republic
continue,
versus New
or does
Zealand.
somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 2-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, one away.
The bat, number 2.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball.
2 out, nobody on. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
No.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here now is Rafael Devers.
The third baseman.
Yes, he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Got him. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. The All-Stars are out on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Gio Urshela, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-1 on its way. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Into the box now, Torres. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Swing and a miss for strike one. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes.
No, that's a ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
No strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that's the second out of the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Ready on 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Michael Chavis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Michael Chavis.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Christian Vasquez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Bernardo Nieves. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit to right.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Torres brings it in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Hector Velasquez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
From the stretch. The 0-1 on its way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Center fielder looking up. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, the pitcher,
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bounce to first. Bell brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And the pitch.
Ball. Playing 11, 1-1. Got the ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a 1-run game. 5 innings complete. The All-Stars are out in front here, 2-1. Stepping up now, Jose Peraza. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's taken for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter,
So one away, and here's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Bogart.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Bogaerts will head for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Popped him up. Voit is there for it. 2 gone. Josh Bell will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Ready on 0-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Rizzo.
Stepping into the box, Torres. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. High chopper to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Yep.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a pitch on the way.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Hit hard to third. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. Brandon Morrow is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Stanton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So coming to the plate, Michael Chavis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Right side, scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way.
No.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Matt Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Barnes.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. It was a flyout for him in his last
The
trip.
designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Bell is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's a .375 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Barnes, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0.
The 2023 World Baseball Classic 2-round matchups will be coming up next.
But those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this
Into
late.
Cuba versus Ireland.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He's a heater in there for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Bernardo Nieves. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
In now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Britton, A 6'3" left-hander. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Game 3 Great Britain versus Israel will be coming up next.
And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. From the stretch. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the
Game
back of
3
your mind as a
Australia
batter right
versus
here,
Puerto
he's got
Rico
that
will
nasty
be coming
sinker.
up next.
I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. So 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
David Robertson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. J.D. Martinez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Pause, now the pitch.
Ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Three and 1 to him now. First and second now, 1 man out. He misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. So 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Dominican Republic is out in front 4-1. Trevor Hildenberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Trevor Hildenberger.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
Sanchez.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
A ballman, 2 strikes. Hildenberger, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 22nd round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Playing 2-2.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now batting, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. One
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And that misses, 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-1 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Devers has it. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Tommy Kingley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Chavis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Ready with the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. Into the box, Bernardo Nieves. First offering on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. The All-Stars lead it 4-1. Greg Reese is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Ready for another shot now. Gio Urshela. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out towards shallow right. Benintendi is there, 1 away.
Now back, second baseman.
At the plate, Torres, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His first homer so far in the series as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The designated hitter.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch coming. Here it is.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Four to 2 the final score today. The Dominican Republic even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Hector Velasquez earns the victory on the mound. Chris Paddock pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.